What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to our attempt at Switzer Lake in Vicky 3. We just got out of a war with Prussia, and it's time to take advantage. We got to humiliate in that last war, so they can't stop us from eating all these small guys. All of them should be ours. So I'm going to just start annexing all the little one province miners and try to basically take as much of this land as I can. Of course, still limiting myself to not touch the coast. So like we won't take Schleswig-Holstein, won't take Mecklenburg. I might take Mecklenburg-Strelitz. That's about as close to the coast as you can get without being on it. And then of course we have Posen and Silesia are still eatable. I want to take one of those because that'll get us access to the Russian market. So maybe that'll be the next time we go to war with Austria or with Prussia, is to take those lands. Let's look at our military here. I think I can. Never mind. We'll let our military stay the way it is. I'm going to keep doing these little small wars. I'm also going to work on getting our economy fixed because we took a lot of debt from that last war. So I'm going to just eat a bunch of stuff and I'll bring you guys back for each one. So first off, this is going to be Saxe-Coburg-Gotha, who's going to be eaten. I'm probably getting a lot of these names wrong, so apologies if you're one of those people who really wants me to nail my pronunciations. I'll learn. Just keep letting me know. Keep letting me know. I had someone in I'm gonna say the name wrong, but the Schomburg Lip or Lippe tell me how to pronounce it, and I could not wrap my brain around what they were saying. So I'll try my best, but apologies. Anyways, we're gonna take down this region here, and it's not gonna be notable. So I'll just do the war deck, and I'll bring you guys back if someone tries to stop us. So let's see. Spoiler alert: no one tried to stop us. So yoink, should be ours now. All right, next up is going to be Hesse Castle. We've got Return State, Casus Belli on them, so we can take that and eat them up. Don't think too many people will get involved in this one either. Let's go and just mobilize one of our military units. Should be pretty simple here. We are saying Hanover. If Hanover gets involved, I might take Brunswick from them. Let's see. Do they get involved? Let's also bump these down to the bottom here. I'm building up a bunch of logging camps because we have a shortage of wood. It's really bad. Really quite bad. With our wood demand there. I need to get that up. I don't really know how. I guess I can go electric sawmills eventually. We have a lot of shortage of goods now because we've expanded so much with our pop recently. So I have to go and stabilize a lot of this, so gonna be interesting. Let's go and export some of these to the French. The French are good for our trade deals. Anyways, we could join the French market. It's a thing we could do. I don't think I will, but it's possible. Anywho, looks like Hanover's not going to get involved, so this should be an easy war. Let's just watch. Oh, actually, they have a little bit more than I thought they would. Let's not use the conscripts here. Never mind. It's an easy war. Should be gone real soon here. Yep, there we go. Okay. One down. We'll do another one. Maybe. Maybe. I could see Anhalt. Who's all in your customs union? Schomburg Lippe, Prussia, or Mecklenburg, and Hesse Castle. Oh, I just killed Hesse Castle. They can't stop me, so I can just eat these guys. Oh, I could get them. I can eat them again. Maybe I'll take over Hanover. What's Hanover doing? What are your allies? Whatever. We'll probably take over Anhalt. I know you have an alliance with Anhalt. Damn, they really said no to Hesse Castle. They just said, we're not going to defend you, even though we have this alliance. You can't trust anybody these days, man. I swear. I swear they're all out to get you. All out to get you. All right, next up, we're going to take on Anhalt. They take 6 infamy, so that puts us up at, should be about 22. 22 exactly. And they'll probably be the last one for a little bit. I still don't want to go over 25. That's when people start to get really uppity about how we do our wars here. So we'll do just one little war, and then we'll be stabilizing and, you know, taking time to solidify our gains and make sure we don't overextend ourselves too much. But we're at 26 million. Let's take a look at how we are doing in the leisure while we wait for this war to kind of take out here. We are the 8th ranked power. In terms of GDP, we are coming in right behind the United States and right ahead of Spain. So we've, you know, asserted our dominance in a way. Great Britain is about 4 times our GDP. China is interesting. That is... Ming Explosion has happened in Vicky. That's interesting. How's the Shogun doing? He's still the Shogun. Manchuria exists. How's Brazil? That's not Pedro. Tragic. How's Peru, Bolivia doing? Tomas? And Urquiza. Okay. And the rush for Africa. We have France coming in with first. Great Britain has taken East Africa, as they are wont to do. Cape Colony's having a revolt right now. And Spain has taken a bunch of Morocco. That's an activist Spain if I've ever seen one. Let's improve with them. Since I don't think... Well, we could get down to Aragon. We could do like a... This is a really interesting way to play Vicky. Now I'm going to stick with the word interesting because I think that's a good summation of it. But very, very strange way to play. But enjoyable. I really do want to get access to the Russian market, but I think now we're going to, after this war, we're going to just sit and let our numbers tick down, take time to get Prussia out. Let's see, how much GDP is one of these worth? This is the most populous. It would be North Rhine, technically. They got a bunch of coal mines here. Anyways, this should be an easy war. I think it's already done. Yeah, so... We'll piece out of this. I'm going to stabilize our country, deal with some of our debt problems that we currently have. You can see it's expensive. All right, we're back. It's 1875, about 50 years into our game, and we've just about stabilized. We're back to a decent economy. We still don't pay our government workers anything. Sorry, public servants. But we're going to take on Elbe. We have a couple more years, well, 8 months, until our truce with Prussia. And when they'll stop being a valid target for Humiliate. So we want to try to take over Elbe, and maybe Brunswick too, if I can get lucky here. Because Elbe will get us to 16. If I add Hanover, Brunswick, that's another 7. That's 23. If I do both of those, let's go ahead and raise 2 armies here. How much men do you have, Mr. Hanover? That should be enough. Yeah, I want to take those 2 provinces, and let's just go and assign you to the front. Okay. Yeah, if we take those 2, I'll be basically happy with what we have. Let's go and kick up our taxes for the war, just because we're floating around none gold reserves. We're also building up our explosives. I've been playing with getting some different values tweaked around here. We're still having some shortages of some very important goods, which is rough. I want to take on Prussia and take Silesia. Mainly because that gives us access to the Russian market, which will be huge for us. I know they will probably fix a lot of our shortages single-handedly. Things like logs. I'm building all the logging camps we currently can build. And I don't think it's enough. Let's also bump up... Maybe turn off the ones in Saxony. Yeah, we need to build some more railways. I turned on a rail transportation for all of our buildings because I needed to stop paying as much money as I was paying for subsidies. I was paying like 20K. And that got cut in half by actually supplying them with working railways, so not too bad. What's for our government? We'll keep our current government. I want to go for free trade eventually, but not too worried about it right now. We'll just kind of take things as they come. Making a ton of money now. I kind of want to kick over our government wages. Yeah, I think that's going to be good for us. I think it's important to pay our government workers. Institutions, we're looking good. Do I want to get another institution? Is there any institutions I'm missing? I'm not going to go for colonization because that's not going to happen in this game. Child labor is 1. Workers' rights is also 1. Don't have the text for that, though. Maybe I go property to women? Property to women. Everyone loves it. Let's get it done. Easy choice there. No worries at all. Okay, 20 economy of scale. For the buildings. How is this not done? Is everyone defending? Then we're all attacking here. We should just be a slaughter, right? Yeah, okay. Now we're going to run them over. Should be handled. That'll be fine. Importing wood from Hanover has turned off. We can turn that off. Well, we'll keep it. We'll see what happens. We'll have to deal with some of these ones that aren't making me any revenue. Turn off the ones that don't make me revenue if they're export routes. Yeah. Any import routes that are good for us? Let's take a gander. I need dyes. Desperately need dyes. Thank God. I'm researching right now this to get synthetic plants. That will fix my dye problem. And then I'm going to just need to get to the next level, which will get me my silk problem. But that's going to take a little bit here. I have to go through all these techs before I can get that one. It's going to take 6 years for that one alone. And I think I'd rather go and get trench warfare. In fact, this is spreading. 19 months. I need this to spread. I don't want to spend time researching torpedoes for someone who doesn't have a navy. Seems like an anti-pattern to me. We should get the bonus to propertied women. Let's get our lady some property. Soon we'll work towards women's suffrage. Okay, this should be over. They wanted Brandenburg. Interesting. Nice. Can I bump back my tax rate yet? 30K is the number to beat there. They're synthetic plants. Those are huge. We need to build those right now. I know we have our queue of those things. Synthetic plants. We can get 80 dye per level. How much dye do we need? Look at our dyes. That's alcohol. Different type of dye. We have... So 5 of these. Let's go and get 6. Sort by jobs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put those at the top. I do not care what is currently being built. That's a lie. I will actually bump up the explosives factory because we were having a shortage of that. Let's get those built. That will help. We have a shortage of... We're always going to have a shortage of fish because we can't actually go fishing. That's interesting. What is using fish right now? I bet you it is... Oh, I got to fix this. 1 second. Let's fix our state actions here. There we go. That's 2 more states I can actually incorporate, which is nice. Let's incorporate Brunswick, and let's incorporate the Elbe. Huzzah! Okay, we are sitting at a lovely 17 infamy. Our truce with you is coming up. That's 22 infamy to take one of these provinces. This one, Posen, is going to be... How much is the protector you? 22 anyway. So we're going to let our stuff tick down, and we'll probably make a play for either Posen or Anhalt. I think it'll probably be... I think we'll do Silesia. I like the idea of going for Silesia here. Bonus for Coalfield. Yeah, we'll go for Silesia, get some coal. There's a lot of munitions plant, textile mills. Good stuff here. We'll go for this. It'll block off Austria-Hungary from expanding this direction, which is also a good thing for us. And in addition, it'll get us access to this sweet, sweet Russian market here. I want to keep my infamy decay as high as possible, so stop with Great Britain for now. If I do this, no, we'll just set it at 12K. All right, we're back. We've stepped into the year 1878, and Prussia is having a peasant revolt. But now our infamy is ticked down enough where I can make a play for Silesia. Their remaining state, I don't really mind doing this since this revolt's going to never end because they've taken Ruhr, North Rhine, and all these states, whereas they can't reach each other because I'm in the way. So instead, I'm just going to declare for this 30 infamy now. What? That changed. Whatever, we'll take 30 infamy. We can't not take it, right? That's the whole thing here. Mobilize all of my armies. We'll have 2 of them raise conscripts. We're going to try to not use all of our conscripts in one little front here. Should be all right. Should be all right. I'm hoping. We'll have our other army raised and ready if need be. Prussia demands that we join their wars. I just declared a war. Why is it against the US? Are you? You're a protectorate of the United States. What in the hell? Close that. Let my war kind of go out. How is this going to work? How's this working? Am I now... And I've taken the infamy for no fucking reason? This is still ticking, though. What? What? Huh? This does not make any sense. If I attack... I'm gonna take one of these armies. This is my army. Who's on this front? Defend, please. Last stand. Holy shit. That's a little scary. Somebody fighting the United States. Let's raise all of our conscripts here. Just play it safe. This is really strange how this is working out. Prussia's in default now. Peasant Revolt's also in default. But I'm involved in this for some reason. Oh, the Elbe has a front. That's the thing. Who's on this front? No one's on that front. How's this working? Who's on this one? Just this unit. Where's my other guy? This army here needs to go and kill this front real quick. Real quick. You just need to run them over. We'll defend heavily here. I've got a plan. This will work. We got vulcanization for tooling. I want to make a play for art silk, but I want to get these other things recruited. Let's get pump jacks. I don't think we're going to have too much oil. But I want to get here and get our silk problem fixed. Actually, maybe trench works. 28 months. We still need... no. We'll wait. I still believe I can get the spread for self-propelled torpedoes, and I won't have to deal with it. Storage goods, trade agreements being lost with Great Britain. Let's just bump up some relations with some of our neighbors here while we're at this. We can rival France for some reason, even though they are protective with us. I don't think I want to do that. War with the USA, we will defend. Where'd my other army go? Where are you going? You're going over here? Where are you? Okay, here's what we do. We are going to just start adamant defensing all of these guys. Because I don't know what's going on here. Defend. Adamant defense. Just let this kind of sit here. Where's this army? Go over there. Stop. Come over here. And we're going to advance. Take that out. Reckless advance. Okay. It's going to work out. We're now fighting the Big Prussia. Our only war goal is Silesia. They won a lot. Holy cow. How much infamy did you just take? Notorious. They're at 76. Wow. Okay. That's fine. We should be good on the defensive side here. We're going to take over this side. North German. There's a lot of United States guys here. They are actually pushing us. Let's just make sure we're doing our conscripts and all our guys. We are. What is our army doing? This army is not up to snuff, I don't think. It's going to take a little bit for armies to get here. We are winning this side. So we are holding. We just need to get US to get a little wimped out here while we push down this side. Once we take over this side completely, we should have numerical superiority, or at least parity. We're going to bump up our taxes as well, just so we can stay afloat while we do this. Should be all right. Our government's unacceptable. What's going on over here? That's fine. Okay. We're going for workers' rights, by the way. We have the free bureaucracy here to do so. Cool. We're going to get some dangerous work conditions handled. We've absolutely taken out Prussia. I can't believe they became a, what's it called? Subject here. Okay, we need the numbers here. You need to stay over here. Good. Tumultuous campaign. Go ahead and become wounded. That's fine. Heavy storms in my town. I see lightning flashing all the time. Y'all can't see that, but I might lose power. This recording might be fucked because I don't have like a backup power supply. Okay, we can go and do the defensive stuff now. We can do it. We will defend everything. Add defense, and we're just going to hold. And wear down their manpower, because that is a lot of United States troops on this front. Should be all right. Where's the summary? 162 and 227. So we have more, or they have more. But that's because we're just fighting the United States. So if we look at them, this war is costing them more. And we're going to kick them out. Cool. Okay, there's an election. A lot of our trade routes are not being obtained because we have... can I import, please? Give me some from the British. That should be fine for now. Our big import routes are paused. That's why this is doing the thing. I should have declared for something else. I know I want access to the Russian market, but this is becoming unbearable. How long these are taking. Can't believe the United States got fucking Prussia as a subject. That's kind of ridiculous. $256,000 casualties. Every time they get a little progress, we immediately just stop them. Here we go. Need to make sure this is our war goal here. We just need this one province. Let's try a reckless advance here. Who's our reckless advance guy? So let's make sure each of our armies actually have enough capacity for the troops they have. They do. Sounds good. That's not happening. Keep holding then. At 24 is not. We need to take... Who's that guy that's commanding that? What's up his commander limit? It's Moritz. Let's bump Moritz up. Moritz, I want you to be promoted here. Get you some more command. That way you can muster a larger army since you're our guy who pushes fronts. Okay, just had a tornado warning on my phone from the National Weather Service, and it scared the hell out of me. So there might be a tornado here. Anyways, we're actually getting the United States to capitulate. I guess we just wore them down enough to where... Did we get the war goal? No, we just wore them down enough to where they didn't want to defend their subject anymore, so... Thanks for the land, U.S. God. My heart's racing. It's not raining, but there's like a crazy thunderstorm outside, so... Hopefully I live. Anywho, let's go ahead and bump down our monies. We can go back to a baseline here. Let's go ahead and incorporate this state right away. Holy cow, it's expensive. Let's also go and state action, reset production, get that to our level. Maybe bump the tax up a little bit so we don't go into a deficit there. Get these government administrations to the top of our queue. We're going to need a hell of a lot of that. Let's see if we can add some more here. Where do we have tax storages? We should need some in Hesse. How much does he get per level? 2 per level. So let's go 1 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. It already has 1. It'll do like about 7 of those. And let's move the ones from Silesia. The ones that are already done down. Where is the ones that are in Silesia? Saxony's fine. Saxony. I want the ones in Silesia at the bottom. Silesia, and then have these back at top. Okay, we want to get those last because they're going to have the most problems. We're going to probably go and do... Well, we do have some excess. Do I go and... I took away my liquor tax to try to help the lower strata pops be a little bit better. If we look at our population now, they should have more excess because we're not taxing liquor. They do have high level from their needs here for transport and things like that, so... That progressed. American market is inactive, which get our relations back up with you now that we've done that little bit. And so you're now a subject of the US. Every time we fight you, we're going to have to fight America. And all we need left is pausing. But now we have access to the Russian market, which is good. They're cooperative. We get along. The bear and I. Let's take a look at what we can do for our market now. Let's see what we have shortages of. Can I get some... yes, Russia. Oh, actually, let's get our bureaucracy situated before I do that. Since now we have a lot of issues with our bureaucracy. I could always cut back on some of my institutions, but they're pretty all right. I don't mind it. They're all good modifiers here. The Red Scare is going on currently, but yeah, I think at this point I'm going to stabilize, let some times play out, and make sure I don't die to this tornado that apparently is in my area. So I'm in Florida. There's not normally tornadoes in this state. It's kind of a rarity. So I'm gonna go and play out the economic game and make sure I live. So see you guys soon. Here's something a little interesting I wanted to share. Since Prussia is now a protectorate under the United States, Austria has declared for German leadership. And they're fighting the United States. So let's see what they want to give me. Regime change. Okay, that's interesting. Then all they're going to give me? Nothing. Okay. What would you give me? Fuck you. I'm not going to join it. But now the United States get involved. And so Mexico is fighting for German leadership on the side of this side. So is France. I don't know where Russia... So this actually is probably going to go in Austria's favor pretty heavily. Russia's going to have to end up giving away some of their stuff, right? North Rhine and Texas. Well, probably the North Rhine. Don't think they're going to actually get Texas, but good luck. That'll be interesting. We're not getting involved in that. Our infamy's too high at 20 for now. I'd rather take the time to eat these small guys. Maybe we're at the point where I have to decide whether or not I want to get subjects, right? Like, we're going to declare neutrality. I don't want to be part of this. But we could start getting subject countries and maybe have them on the coast. But I don't know if that's in the spirit of it, because that'll open us up to naval invasion. We can't defend against a naval invasion. It's actually not possible if we don't have a navy. So I don't know if I go for a subject that can board the coast, or do I just, like, suck it up and deal with it, right? Like, how does everyone feel about me? These guys feel genial. Do I turn on France? Who do you hate? Who do you hate? Everyone hates the U.S. Maybe I hate the U.S. too. We're trading with them. So maybe we wait. Anyways, I'm going to keep building up. We're getting there. Dealing with our shortages. I have to build a bunch of railways and government administrations. But oh well. That's part of the game. And yeah, we're just going to stabilize. I want to get my taxes back down to a reasonable level without bankrupting us. So I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. Thought I'd check in and give a little update. Tornado watch. I'm alive. But we're declaring on Brunswick here. We're going to sync up some of our lands up here. I can't get past these fucking UI elements, but we're going to sync up between the Elbs. We've fixed our economy. We're back to our base level of everything. Only one consumption tax. I could make a ton of money if I tax liquor, but I decided not to since, low strata pop need it. Only bad standard of living is in Swiss Brunswick, which is this tiny little state here. We have some local goods shortages, whatever. We're working on getting our bureaucracy back up. We still, for some reason, have not had the United States give us back our lands and things. So I'm just going to cut off these, and we'll deal with that later. We're not going to be friends with the U.S. anymore. I don't think it's possible. Let's just we'll let this war kind of play out. It should just be automatic here, but we should be able to just do some trades and things. Let's see, anyone want some of our stuff? I can get some guns and shit from the Brits. Where are we against the British market? Where is the British market? Is this the British market? Are you? You are! Oh, that's actually pretty good for us. I don't think that's bad at all. I like that. Now let me just do free trade. Thank you. Landowners are marginalized. Roll folk don't like it. We're going to do it. Get me free trade. Let it happen. I want to rake in the dosh. Okay. Let's check how we are doing against the rest of the world while this war goes on in the background. If we look at our GDP, we are the 7th ranked nation in terms of prestige. We probably will never pass some of these guys because they have, like, if we look at Great Britain, right, 4,000 GDP. How much that is from Navy? 1,000 that is from Navy power protection. We're never going to get that value. It's never going to go up. And we're never going to, like, attack Great Britain. Like, is there anything on this island I could hold? No, everything's coastal. Everything's coastal. So they're just there. In fact, they'd be a really good ally, actually, now that I think about it. Might try to swing that. That would maybe that'd be pretty good. Might be pretty good there if we try to swing that. We're recruiting we're getting self-propelled torpedoes because I finally want to just go to trench warfare. That needs to happen, right? In fact, we're getting just passive spread there. But yeah, we're gonna do that. We've gotten pretty far down this tree. Society is slightly behind. Mutual fund could be good for us. Mutual fund actually is probably really good for us because that'd be great to get our stats up. These guys are attacking, right? Anyways, back to our stats. GDP-wise, we come in at 7th, right behind France and Russia. China has been torn in two, so they now occupy 2 spots on the board instead of 1. And GB is in first with 125 million. Standard of living, we're actually 3rd, which is pretty okay. Like, that's nice. That's really good. I like that. And then in population, we're a little bit farther back with 13, but doing really good for a state that doesn't know about the coast. We just whisper about it in our tall tales. Another thing I'm kind of worried about is there's kind of a hug box forming here. If we look at attitudes over here, like look at Austria. They are genial, damn near everybody. I think the only person I can like go and maybe get some leeway with might be, no, everybody. Oh, it's Swiss. Click on France. Potential friend, threatening force. So everybody loves everybody here. And it's not looking too hot for me. So maybe I have to spend some time getting our military value back up. Clear our luck map mode away. Might have to start getting our army forces up again. I know we were running a 70 stack, but some stuff seems to have changed. Yeah, let's go and just get some of this situated here. Give me a... There you go. In fact, this army, that's my 4th army. Oh, I didn't realize I had a 4th army. Anyways, I'm going to build up our army a little bit, and maybe we look to fight. Because once we take down Brunswick, I mean, there's Lippe and there's Schaumburg-Lippe. Like, are they actually worth, like, taking? I don't think they are. 100% don't think they are. And then it's going to be time to fight with one of the big guys. So maybe we try to form an alliance with somebody and leverage that into doing good. Maybe we fight France. I mean, they're cautious towards us. They don't have any friends. They have rivalry attitudes with a lot of people. So maybe we do some of that. Who do you hate? You hate me. Who's all rivaled me? Let's look at my guy. Rivalry. Who has rivaled me? I'll rival you back. I'll rival you back. And I'll rival you back. Got some haters, but we'll deal with that. Anywho, I'm going to keep building up. I'm thinking about what's next. Maybe a play for Bohemia. That'd be pretty cool if I did a play for this. Risky as hell, considering they support 230. Yeah, I'll build up our military, and then we will try to take on one of the big boys here. So that's what we got to look forward to. See you guys soon. All right, quick check-in. We've got free trade now, meaning we'll be more competitive, hopefully, with our market. Yeah, hopefully that'll be good for us. I think it will. We have a ton of excess resources to ship out to the world, so let's go ahead and go for the... let's do sell here. We can probably export our coal to a ton of different places. Why is this unproductive? Give me a better route for this. Give me the Austro-Hungarian and give me the... We'll just sit with the Austro-Hungarians for now. Maybe we'll do 2. Please be productive. Damn. What's our goods? Are they just selling? I bet you they're just exporting all of our stuff. Oh yeah, we're still short. That's a ton. Okay. Tell me what we can do to fix that. Right now I'm getting wargaming, but we're gonna make a play for Art Silk after we get this. I'm building up to war. I have 4 armies, each about 100 strength. Once the conscripts get summoned, so who knows if that actually is 100 strength. That reminds me, let's go and get our barracks up to the top here. Apologies if you can hear the rain outside. The storm has hit. And so now we're going to have a little bumpy time here. Trying to think about who I want to go for in terms of taking a fight. Let's look at who is who rivaled. You have a lot of defensive backs, as do you. Sounds like we're fighting France. That'll be a thing. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and stop. We are going to turn on the Frenchman. Let him, let's damage relations and turn around and maybe pick up a friend in England? Maybe? Mayhaps? How many? You're fighting about 200 troops. Ooh, that 1,200 is your strength. I feel like that's not exactly an accurate representation of ours. Yeah, that can't be accurate, right? I don't think that counts conscripts. So what's the U.S. pull in here? He has 200. He's at 7,000. Yeah, no, that does not count your conscript strength. I feel confident in that assessment there. So yeah, we just got to get our conscripts up, and that'll be good here. We're making a ton of excess money. I want to keep that because I don't. It's the downside of having conscripts is that you don't ever know how much they're going to cost when you actually summon them. So like we could just be. We probably are, not even could. We are going to probably just tank our economy a little bit here. Let me build these to get these local goods shortages done. Yeah, we're going to hurt our economy a little bit. Let's get that declaration here. I can get an alliance with someone. I'm feeling GB. Get an obligation here. Alliance with GB feels really good. We're at 6. How much does it take if we want to go and grab the Rhine back? 22 for the Rhine versus the Rhineland being 35. We got to go for the Rhineland, or I can just go for Alsace-Lorraine and really just cock that up for them. Do I do it? Which is the best one to grab here? So 5 million there. Well, Alsace-Lorraine feels like the best one, right? 28 infamy. Compared to this was 35. Why are you worth so much? Explosives, steel mills. Steel mills. Yeah, let's go for the one that's more profitable. And doesn't cost me an arm and a leg. I'll take Alsace-Lorraine, please. Enemy side. Don't care about those. Okay, let's go. Mobilize all armies. Yes. Raise my 92 conscripts for each army. I need to get some more generals here. Okay. Should have capacity. Let's make sure everybody is defensive to start with. Since we definitely need to take some time to get our conscripts to actually get to the army. So we're basically having a draft right now. So if I were to take Great Britain here, let's go ahead and just get everybody on the line here. This could really be fucked up if we have people on the other side join us. Case in point, Italy. It will open a front down here in the south. Who wants in on this? Italy. God. Transfer states doesn't care. Don't care. I just got an alliance with you, Great Britain. Why are you not... Call ally. Really? You won't join your ally? That feels wrong. that feels cheap. Whatever. We tried it. We'll sit with it. They feel confident. They have Italy. We don't. We do have the numbers here for now. It will tick away. But we just need to take one province, and that is going to be our strategic objective. We just need to take one. Where are they going? They want just war reps and humiliate. So that's not terrible. And it's Italy's humiliate, which we don't even care about. We don't want anything from Italy, so that we can just hold and get them out of the war. I'm not going to give up any of my land here. Yeah, we just hold. will hold. They will slowly mobilize more as time goes on. And there's 75. We just got a ton of stuff done. 8 nations part of your custom union. That's not happening. So how is this going with the recruitment of our conscripts here? We're training them as fast as we can. Unbroken trade routes, that's fine. Kingdom of France declared us their rival. I'm not clicking to the right spots. Click over here. Okay, so let's see what they're repping. They only have skirmish. We have trench infantry. We should be favored here, because we've gone heavy into military. We're at trench. We're going to get wargaming, then defensive death. And then over here, we're going to get towards recoil mechanisms. So we're going to actually probably benefit greatly from this. We will punch above our weight, that's for sure. We're going to have to take up our income here, though. We do have 5 million in the bank. Give them promotion. How is our military? If I go ahead and pay them a little bit more, that little bit more is 7K to get bonus offense and defense. Is there a law we can pass that they like, or at least pretend to pass? Don't want to radicalize the roll folk. What if I were to click on... What is favored by you? There's a good way to see this. If I were to go to government and I go to you... Laws... Colonization could be cool. It's just this one. Or frontier colonization. Whatever. We'll just sit with it. Actually, we'll this will help our training too. So we're gonna pay. We'll pay the money, get the bonus, and we just sit it out and wait. And that should be good. Let's see how it goes.